Alright, hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Your First Jungle Clear, episode number 36. We have 7 guests for the show tonight. If you don't know what YFJC is, it's the show where I go over the early jungle pathing from members of my community. Why the early jungle path, you ask? It's the most important time for us as junglers. I see too many reviews and too many people, when I review their games, completely screw up their games from poor early jungle pathing. And their games just become so much harder and they start asking questions like, how do I play from behind? All that stuff does not matter if we have just very basic fundamental mistakes in the early game. So we're going to make sure that you are going to have good early games, which makes easier mid games, which makes easier games equals climbing the solo queue ladder, which is what we're all here to do at the end of the day. Alright, so let's jump into our first guest here for tonight's show. This is a Vi on NA. I believe he is in silver promos. Alright, Wingan. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Welcome to the show. Can you hear me all good?
Yeah. You
Excellent.
can call me Win, shorter.
Win? Alright, Win. First time on the show, welcome. This is a Vi game of yours. I'm going to get it up in just a moment. Tell me about how your rank's been going so far this season. So you're actually in Silver 1 promos. You're in your Silver promos right now, aren't you?
Yeah, I just hit the promos last week, and so I started play League again in June this year.
In June this year.
I played season 4 probably 6 months.
And how's it been going so far? Have you always been a jungler, or?
Yeah, I played jungler season 4, but it was very different back then.
Yeah.
Now, so when I hit after my my placement games, I was Iron 4. So I made all my way through Bronze 1. Now I'm Silver promo.
Okay, well, yeah, I mean, obviously the game's changed a lot. You know, been playing for a couple of months here. What's your champion pool looking like right now? Is Vi like your main champion, or?
Yeah, Vi is my main, but I kind of feel she's kind of weak in the very late game if you don't snowball like Lee Sin or Elise, that kind of champ. So I start playing the champ you recommend, like Olaf. I really like how the pressure he puts in the early game, and Hecarim too.
Have you been playing those champions yet, or?
Yeah. I started playing in ranked, and also like Zac, but at my elo it's very difficult to enjoy playing Zac like a support tank when your teammates run down the games all the time.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't recommend champs like Zac and stuff like that. It's not so much the fact of that, it's like, I want you to be more understand how to carry. And the champions that I do my guides on, like, you know, Hecarim, Eve, Olaf, these champions you can definitely hardcore carry with. So, Vi you can carry with, but obviously I don't have much content on Vi. I mean, I can definitely help you look at this game here, but I definitely think that Vi is a bit of a weaker champion, very one-dimensional in the current stage of the game. But if you enjoy it, you enjoy it, but I do recommend playing those champs like Eve, Olaf, or Hecarim. Again, you can use my guides.
Yeah, definitely. I like how she moves around the map with the Q. She can juke skill shots and move around the walls. That's the kind of thing I like.
Yes, definitely. Obviously clears camps pretty well and also very mobile. So, your Eve is going blue to your red.
Yeah. So I saw her, kind of invading me. So I didn't expecting this at all. So that's why I chose this game. And then I wanted to finish her, but probably it wasn't that good. So I chose to invade a Krugs because I was okay. She's dead. She's going to the blue buff, but she was at the Krugs. So I don't know how should I know she was there.
You're right here, Win. This makes zero sense to me, and the biggest thing here is that the lower elo we are here, enemy jungles are literally unpredictable. They actually outplay me. This Eve has actually just outplayed me here as well, okay? So
okay, so I'm not
so what we want to do here is we want to make sure that we are pretty much as strong as possible. There's no reason why you shouldn't just get level 3. You're right near the Gromp, you know, just go get level 3, you know?
Okay.
So
Yeah, because I don't want to give her a free early game, so I want to put maximum pressure on her. So
trust me,
it was
Win,
unfortunate.
she has no free early game right now. Her early game is gone. Okay, don't worry about that. So let's get level 3, and then what I want you to do is, yeah, what I would have done is I would have gone into her bot side jungle, because again I would have assumed that she was there. So do this camp, look for potentially mid gank, and then just go bot side and then pressure these camps, because Eve has, even if she's not there, think about it. Let's say you go down here and Eve does Krugs and Raptors. Like what can she possibly do? She has to go down here, right? She might do Crab, but she can't take your Gromp because you've just taken Gromp. She can maybe do Wolves, but I doubt that she'll do that. But you'll get so far ahead if you can take all these camps, you know?
Yeah.
So that's what you should do right here, Win. Just be like, okay, like don't worry about going to her Krugs. Like honestly, even if she wasn't there going to Krugs, it's not worth it for you at all. Think about it this way. Would you rather deny the Krugs or 3 camps and double scuttle, potentially?
Yeah, after all, yeah. I was maybe a tunnel on shutting down Eve early, so maybe that was
I mean, the
right
way that I view it is that you're actually not shutting down Eve early by taking the Krugs at all. That's not you actually pushing your limits here. This is shutting down Eve, you know?
So do the Gromp, double scuttle, and fight her at the blue.
No, sorry.
Side.
Do Gromp. You look for a mid gank, then go into this, take the blue, take the Gromp or fight Eve here. Then you take Crab, and then you go take top Crab. Eve, the only situation Eve gets is Crab if for some reason she does Krugs, Raptors, and then like comes and does this, but she's completely screwed if that's the case, because she can't do anything. So yeah, I mean, to be honest, that's really all I want to go for this early game here, Win, because this is just absolute chaos.
Yeah. I just wanted your opinion on what's the correct path in that kind of situation.
I mean, it's not so much the correct path as also you need to be in the mindset where level 3 is really important. Think about it. You don't even have Q right now, Win. Are you very strong?
Yeah.
You know? So let's get level 3 and then do stuff with the map, yeah?
Okay.
Alright. Any other questions around this game here, Win, or jungle in general?
No, I think that's it. Thank you.
Alright, excellent. No worries, Win. We will potentially see you next time.
Alright, thank you.
See you later.
Take care. See you.
Alright. Nice and quick one there. A lot of chaos. Bottle said, Eve just griefed your YFJC review. Yes, she did. That's completely unrealistic. I don't think I've ever seen that. Ever. A Vi starting red, clearly, he gets a leash. Eve starting red, and then going straight to a blue buff. Against a Vi, who 3 camps, who goes red to blue. Alright, next guest is a Nunu player. Let's take a look at the rank of this Nunu player. I guess this is the first time he's been on the show. This is a Platinum 4. Okay, cool. It's a bit more high elo here. Peep. Alright, Peep, you are on the air. Can you hear me all good?
Yeah.
Alright, welcome to the show. What should I call you? Is your name Peep?
Peepei.
Peepei. Alright, Peepei. Nunu, you have been popping off on Nunu recently. What build do you go? Do you go the Phase Rush build? Yeah.
I just go Phase Rush to usually tank, but I like to buy Dark Seal just because, like, for snowballing.
Yes, I think that is the way to go. Have you watched Panzer Dragons?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of copied him a little.
Alright, excellent. I've been playing a lot of Nunu myself as well, and I think it's definitely very, very good. And I have also been modeling my Nunu off his Nunu. So this is going to be good. This will be good. Alright, so you're currently Plat 4, is that right?
No, that's my Smurf. I peaked D4 a few days ago.
Okay.
I mean, I just got it.
Is that the highest you've been? This is the first time you've ever been D4?
No, I peaked Diamond 2 a few years ago, but like I just gone back into the game. So I'd say my level right now is about D4.
And you've always been a jungler, or you just came back just to jungle now?
Yeah, I've always, like, my my best role is just jungle, so I play it.
Alright, so tell me about your game plan about this game here. Peepei?
Okay, I was planning to go red, Raptors, then maybe Gromp for level 3,
Yep.
and just like straight bot.
Okay, this is interesting.
But then like here, just get completely cheesed.
Okay, this is the lesson learned against Canes. Canes like to do this. You need to ward this. You need to ward this early, and then switch out to sweeper.
But I usually like to ward like the opposite buff.
Not necessary against a Cane. Cane almost never is going to do this to this. What do you think?
Yeah, I guess so.
You do
It
that.
just doesn't happen so often. Like it's so rare that I just don't really think about it.
Yeah, and this is you got to adapt to every champion. This is so specific, just because you're against a Cane. Literally so specific, you know. So just a game knowledge thing. Do this against Canes. This will never happen to you again once you know this. This has happened to me once. Problem solved. Ward that. Done. So yep. This is potentially all I want to go for this game, to be honest, because this should never ever happen. Because you're completely
Yeah, here just
screwed
like
now.
lose the 50-50 battle.
Yeah.
Smite. And I saw Kane coming to me. It's like, I was wondering what he was doing. Like I just barely won the smite.
Alright, this is not fun.
So dumb.
This is not fun. Yeah. I mean, this is just so unrealistic, to be honest, Pepe. Like, that's it. It's like literally the whole problem solved by just this ward, you know? Like literally everything is solved. This just never happens. So, yeah, that's it. That's literally all I want to go for this game, unless you want to take a look at anything else here. I mean, I guess we can sort of look, how do you recover here? Let's just try and think.
I just keep on farming, like
Yeah,
look
we're
for
so
good
far
things, pretty much. Yeah, that's pretty much.
Okay. So you know Kane. Where's Kane right now?
Yeah, I wasn't really tracking him.
This is good. I like this repeat gank. This is actually good. I think this is the best pace possible recovery here.
Yeah, definitely my team was pretty good this game.
Alright, tip here. Peepei. Always go Krugs out of base first, unless there's something more important to do on the map mid. And given that I need you to really catch up here, I think you just go to Krugs out of base first. So what you do here is you start here, you walk out, go here, then you just W, get a big snowball onto the Krugs. It literally kills them so quickly. Once you get one big W and a Q, they're pretty much dead. Yeah, Krugs gives the most experience in gold of any camp, especially once it's leveled up. Did you know that?
Really?
Yeah.
Didn't they nerf it though?
They did, just the initial early experience in gold, but after that, you must get Krug. Krugs is the differentiation between a jungler that can get 2-3 levels ahead and not, literally. So that's what I want you to start doing. You'll feel so much stronger. I guarantee you that. The fact that you skip your Krugs because they're still level 1. The rule that I follow, if my Krugs are level 1 by 5 minutes, I have to clear them before 5 minutes at least once. And then after that, they give a lot of experience in gold. Everyone always says, oh, but they nerfed it. Like, they did nerf it, but if you look at the numbers, they still give way more experience in gold than every other camp in the game. I think it's actually similar to Gromp. It's similar to Gromp, yeah.
I was trying to repeat gank bot, like get there as fast as possible.
Yeah, okay.
like my game plan.
I see that. Yep, that's fine, but I just want you to consider that, okay?
Yeah, that's kind of a habit of mine. I just like go straight to Raptors.
Yeah, that's because that's my experience. Is that, yeah, that's a great, theory that you've just told me, Pepe. But most of the time, people just hate going to their Krugs for some reason because it feels weird. But you need to. It's like an investment. It's like a long-term investment, Krugs. That's the way you need to think of it. It will pay off. It doesn't feel like it pays off in the moment, but it will pay off in minute number 7, 10, 13. But again, I like that your emphasis on punishing the bot sums, and Ezreal and Sono definitely win condition here. So this is good. I like your game plan here a lot, Pepe. Alright, well, Kane did the justice of taking your Krugs off for you, so they get more experience to go when they respawn. And you'll just fail, but yeah, that's why I'm going to go for this game. So, little bit of advice there for you, Pepe. Any other questions you have around jungle? Or...
Wait, so I'm playing Nunu. Like, how often should I invade the Raptors? Like, I feel like it's so good because, like, I instantly take it.
Yeah, I would say whenever you can, literally. I mean, I think it's not even just a Nunu thing. Invade, take Raptors on Talisman jungles whenever you can. Champions, they clear it super fast. So but you need to track. It's all about tracking there, Pepe.
Yeah.
You can't just say, question, should I take Raptors as much as when should I take Raptors? It's like, well, their Raptors might be killing their Raptors on spawn. Equals, you can never take their Raptors, can you? So it's all based on the game. That's too much of a general question. But whenever you can, and again, the result of that is purely from tracking. Any other questions?
Just that, like, whenever I play games where all my lanes, like, push in, like, I don't really have much to do.
Okay.
Like power farm just weak.
It's actually opposite. When all your lanes are pushed in, you actually have more to do than when all your lanes are getting... By you getting pushed in, you mean they're pushing to towers? Like they're on the aggressive?
Yeah.
Okay, so you actually have more options. Dragons, you can get Rift Heralds, you can counter jungle, you can get deep control wards, deep vision, you can also counter gank. And again, it comes back to tracking. The lazy thing to do... that I see when people have like laners that are all pushed up is what they do is they think that the right move is just to farm their jungle, which is the opposite. Whenever your team's making plays, that's when you need to be around them, protecting them, because that's given the enemy an opportunity to do things.
Yeah.
All right, any other questions here, Pepe?
No.
All right. Hope that was helpful for you. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
And we'll potentially see you next time. All right. Next guest, Hecarim, NA. Let's take a look. We're speeding through this at the moment. These are pretty quick reviews, to be honest, because our early games are just pretty out of control. But, that one I think he recovered really well that game. Really, really well ganking bot. So that was, I think, really good. King Gorilla. So this is Platinum 4. This is a Hecarim game, 3, 5, and 8. Alright. Ha 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 ha. Welcome to the show.
Hello. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear. I'm assuming your Discord name, ha 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 ha, is not your real life name. What should I call you by?
David.
David. Alright, David.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show. This is your first time on. This is a Hecarim game of yours. First question is, have you watched my Hecarim guide?
I watched part of it. Like, it was like the Conqueror Ignite build, right?
Yep. What about the Can See You one? The episode number, the 4th bonus series one?
I didn't watch that one. I only watched the original one.
Yep, I recommend, I'll link that to you after this, but I recommend you trying that because I think that's I found him after I did my guide because someone recommended him to me, and he's like 1k LP on Korea. He's a Hecarim one trick, and I love his build. I think it's better. I think it's overall better than Phase Rush, but sometimes Phase Rush phase rush is better in certain teams. Like maybe this game's sort of a phase rush game, but overall I think Conqueror is better like 80-90% of the time as Hecarim. So I'll link you that video there. You're against a Taric Yi comp here. I'll be honest, David, this is a game I would dodge pretty much instantaneously. You have no real lockup or lockdown for Taric Yi. This game is pretty almost impossible to win from the get-go.
Oh, we almost, like, we would have won, but we BM'd at their Nexus.
Yeah.
And we didn't finish, and then we kind of threw it. Like, we legit could have won that.
Alright. Well, we'll look at your early game here, but if you're against good funnelers here, this game is, like, Hecarim is just the shittest pick against Yi funnelers, like, honestly, because you just have 0 CC, and, I mean, you have your ult, but, like, it's just not enough. The rule that I dodge, I think you should just dodge funnelers. That's my recommendation to everyone.
Okay.
You can see the screen, right, David?
Yeah.
Alright, so you literally just do a full clear here. Sure. Yeah, Vlad lane's not going to be very easy to gank. You don't have much setup, do you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's not probably something I wouldn't be looking to gank, potentially. So the way you play against Taric Yi is actually by 2v2ing them mid early. That's actually the way you play. You don't actually ignore Taric Yi. You actually fight them early when they're at their most vulnerable.
Okay.
That's sort of the way you actually play into Taric Yi. And try and, like, contest the grabs.
Should I contest, like, the scuttles against them?
Yeah. You're just, Zed and Hecarim, you're just much stronger than Taric Yi early game. Alright, so yeah, not much has happened, you just sort of just farmed up here. Always need to be cautious of vein condemns. I mean, that's pretty unfortunate. Looks like you're just on the cusp there. But there's no harm in running out this direction rather than this.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
So this is a pretty major mechanical mistake, yeah. I mean, that isn't it even better to run this way because you knock her back this direction rather than knock her this way?
I just thought, like, Senna possibly could have gotten killed. I'm not sure. I wasn't really thinking about that.
Potentially. I mean, she's got Barrow. She's all good. She won't die here. Not in a million years. Alright. So, cool. Yep, Taric Yi is now level 6. So that's some fight we don't want to be taking. Oh yeah, you are going the Cancer U build here. The Sheen first. Yeah, rushing Triforce, right? Hard rush it? Yeah, this is right. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're actually doing it. Again, I'll look at the video, but you're pretty much doing it. Would you build Phage next or Stinger?
I think I went Phage.
Yeah, you always go Phage. That's right. In my guide, I talk about going Stinger for that specific build because it's more CDR, one shot. But Phage is better to go if you're rushing Triforce. Alright, well, to be honest, there's not much to say about this one, except my advice is actually just to really don't overthink this and just dodge this game. Because this game's just absolutely on impossible mode from the get-go.
Okay.
Hecarim's just not a good pick into funnel at all. Really bad pick.
Okay, yeah.
Alright. David, any other questions around this game or jungle in general?
Not really. Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for coming on, David. Potentially we can do another review later if you come on the next couple of weeks with not a Tarek game. But yeah, thanks for coming on, and we'll see you next time.
Okay, thank you.
See you later. Alright, so 3 down, 4 to go. My webcam is fixed now, I hope. What's my OGM? My OGM is the same as my real life name, Nathan Mott. Peak rank is rank 2 challenger in season 3, 3 accounts top 10 in season 4. About 1200 LP, I think is my peak. But I haven't been challenger since season 5, which we're working on. Alright, next guest is Eve, an Eve game, 10, 0, and 7. Let's take a look. This looks like a pretty good early game here. Nathan secretly loves flexing. This is just the facts answering a question here. Going back to Charlie next season? Yes, next season I'm definitely going to be going hard grinding on Challenger. Alright, so let's drag him in here. Alright, Markus, you're on the air. Welcome back to the show. You've been on before, right? Your mic's muted, Markus.
Okay, my bad.
There we go. You've been on before, right, Markus?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Actually, I think your name just looks familiar in the Discord. Alright,
First.
Eve. You're Eve main?
Not really. I kinda used to run it down on her whenever I picked her up, but then I saw your guide on the YouTube.
Yep.
And so I decided to like try and learn her, and that's what I've been doing recently.
And how would you say it's been going so far?
Kind of mixed. Like, I struggle to keep up with the farm. Like, I usually try my best to reach those like thresholds that you've
the KPIs
kind of put up. Yeah. But yeah, it's just I feel like I'm wasting time sometimes, and I don't know. I'm just not that experienced like mechanically and overall on Eve.
Alright, well we can take a look at your early game here. And you're currently gold 3?
Should be gold 1 at the moment.
Gold 1, sorry, yeah. Alright, and how's your clear? Are you confident with the clear? Have you tried it in your practice custom games?
I have. It's alright. I'm like usually around the 3:20 minute mark, like 3. So it's a little too slow for my taste. But yeah.
So the way you do raptors with 2 Qs, it's all about your auto attacks on the big raptor camp. So
alright.
Auto attack. Alright, you actually just hit your Q, and your Qs have to be, your big Qs have to be on the, you just hit a little one right there with your initial Q, yeah.
Oh, I see.
So these make all the difference. It makes your raptors so much, it slows down your clear significantly. Oh, maybe you actually
the raptors.
Not sure, but basically, you see how right now you've actually missed a couple of auto attacks because you're kiting too much. You gotta like auto attack it as you're kiting to the red buff in a way, you know.
I see.
Oh wait, you got a point in W. What's that for? Oh, that makes it bad as well.
Well, I have tried putting 2 points into Q, but then someone told me that you actually lose less HP if you take W.
Yeah, it's not about the HP. It's about the speed. That's what it's about, because you just reset. You get a free crab regardless. Okay, so you don't need to worry about the HP, and you're actually healthy enough anyway.
Right.
So yes, he's right, but what do you need HP for? You want to reset anyway. You rarely ever stick around and gank, you know?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So you know that set starts red right now, so you would just reset, you would full clear reset, and then go bot. This is so important for Eve's understanding your early game plan here.
Yeah, I think I kind of messed around top lane. I mean, I guess we'll
It's
see
just
after. So
huge, yeah, huge. It's a Nidalee into side. Like, I don't know what a Nidalee top is. Like, this is a huge waste of time. And Set's top side, so like, you should be terrified right now, right? Because you know he started red, yeah.
yeah,
Like, the fact that you're doing this is pretty suicide. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're lucky you actually just got the crab there. Because now he can double crab you, but you would have got here in time, you know. So that was pretty not good. But now you know. So we just clear. Cool. Again, I think... I mean, you can gank this. I mean, we probably don't care about dragons, to be honest. We're going to lose dragon anyway. The only thing I'm thinking is if you show on top side here, you will most likely instantly lose dragon, right? Because then Set knows your top side.
yeah.
So every time you gank or go for another play, you just need to be cautious. It's like, okay, if I show on the map here, then what can I lose on the other side of the map? That's always the question.
Wait, could you repeat that? You just cut out.
If I show on this gank or gank something, what does this information do for the enemy jungler? What can they do based on me showing? You know, and the answer is like, you know, they can potentially gank bot side, they can take dragon, they can counter jungle you. You just need to be aware of that. It's sometimes fine, sometimes you're not going to care, but in a specific situation, it's like, well, we're going to lose dragon, but in this situation, again, it's fine. Does that make sense?
Alright, yeah. I see.
Alright, you reset, that's all good. So I'd say so far, yeah, sort of by chance, you've actually had a really good early game, because Set sort of screwed up. He probably should have double crabbed you, but this is good.
I thought they were gonna dive him maybe, but then they didn't.
Yeah, I think this gank, and Ray Graphics in the chat's actually saying that you're actually sort of baiting your Twitch. You're actually forcing this a little bit too hard because Twitch just wants to chill out and get these minions and reset, you know? The thing, again, about this is that you're losing a lot of tempo in your jungle camps as well. Look, they're all starting to spawn, and this is why your KPI numbers would be low, because of stuff like this. So
yeah, the wave section too big.
Really need to be clearing your camps on spawn as quickly as possible. I mean, unless it's a free kill, but again, this is not exactly a free kill, yeah. And now you sort of have to use ult defensively. Do eventually get the kill, but now we're sort of behind. Like, that's just not... I wouldn't call that a high-quality gank, you know?
Yeah.
Alright, you don't have ult anymore, so you're significantly weaker, but Annie has ignite, so this is potentially a gank. Cool. Definitely want you to be doing your red soon, though.
I think he just kind of entered.
Yeah. No, you're getting free kills everywhere here. This is too easy.
Yeah, like, that was the only good part about, like, this game. They were kind of just feeding me kills.
Okay, yeah, you can ditch red. Rift Herald's not really necessary, to be honest, as Eve. I don't really care about Rift Herald that much, to be honest. I would always rather do my camps or counter jungle the enemy than take Rift Herald.
Yeah.
Alright. So... we're still doing pretty good for KPIs. I mean, you have 73 CS at 10 minutes. You should have about 90 by 12 at this point. Okay, you have 81 in a dragon. Yeah, you'll have... yeah, no, just full clear again. Full clear again here. I wouldn't worry about ganking bot here.
Alright.
Yeah, but overall I think this is really good. Marcus, sort of by chance a little bit, but
yeah.
Yeah, I hopefully that equipped you with some more knowledge around how to play Eve, but overall looking good.
Yeah, I really like the guide.
Awesome to hear. Well, now you sort of understand a bit more, and sometimes you have to watch it multiple times to sort of understand things. Some things
Yeah, I
start to
was
click.
thinking about rewatching it because now that I know more about the champ, it'll probably make a little more sense.
Yeah, that's what I find when people say they say it's like, oh, like something clicks every single time they watch it. So that's my recommendation. Any other questions about Eve or jungle in general?
Well, it's not really, I don't know how to specify this question, but what I usually struggle with, like, mid to late game is when to group and when to, like, keep farming. Because if I'm not, like, level 16 yet, but my team's kind of going ARAM mid lane, and then they sometimes force fights when I kind of feel like I need to farm. So, I don't know if you know that situation.
Yes, I hear that all the time. So a couple of things, Marcus. Is this for Eve? You're playing Eve and this is happening? Or is this just in general?
Yes, I mean, because I've been playing a lot of Eve lately, it's a lot of Eve, but generally that's happening.
Yeah. So remember in my guide I say you want to avoid ARAMing as much as possible, and your strength is side lane. So a couple options here. One, never get into the late game because you end the game quick enough. Okay, that's option number one. Option number two is you use your teammates in bait as side lanes. Once they start grouping, ideally, sometimes you need to control your team and say, hey, Camille, can you push top? I hover you. And we get kills. If you type that out, usually laners love to hear that because they love to get hover by junglers, right? So most of the time I find that people listen to that. Sometimes they won't, but sometimes people mute or. But that's another way you can try it. But you always have to understand that if you're ARAMing, you're instantly disadvantaged as Eve. The other thing as well is like potentially looking for picks for people coming to the ARAM, but side lane, getting picks in the hot spots that I talk about. Figure out how to get picks in those hot spots.
All right. And just one last question. If there's a team fight, I often find myself trying to get a pick in the team fight, but then I just get CC'd and I die. So how do you play team fights if there's one?
Well, you need to be very aware of
do I
what's
just avoid it at all?
Well, yeah, ideally you're not getting into the situation for team fights, but if you are playing skirmishes in general, I mean, you just need to understand what are key CC abilities I need to dodge. For example, the way you play against a Leona is very different. You can't walk up to Leona and just do an E, you know? You have to utilize range, because if she just Qs you, Q, E, ult, you're dead. One shot, right? Renekton. It's hard. You don't want to be walking to melee range for Renekton. It's just understanding what CC abilities the enemy team has, what's their threat, and then playing accordingly. That's basically the way you need to be thinking about it.
Okay.
And sometimes you need to just wait for them to use their CC abilities, and then you can go in. But if you're in the situation where you're getting CC'd, I'd say you're either going in too early, or you're not respecting the threat of or the range of their CC abilities.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right. Anything else, Marcus?
No, that's it.
All right. Excellent. Well, thanks for coming on, Marcus, and
thank you very much.
See you next time.
See ya.
See you later. All right. So we've got 2 more guests on for the show tonight, I believe. Gladiators. No, so we have 3. No, Lisa. Again, no Soltus on YFJC. Alright. Hard decision between geography, homework, or watch YFJC right now. It's absolutely YFJC. T is easy. Alright, so moving on to NA. I think this is a silver Olaf. So let's log back onto NA. Real Min King says, look at your YouTube channel, saw that every time after episode 35, so is that normal? Oh yeah, so I'm usually behind a week in terms of uploading. So that the video is done, I just need to I need to just upload it. But I mean, there's another 34 episodes. If you're eager for another episode, unless you've watched all 35 hours, there's plenty more for you to digest. So while you're at it, TZ, drop out of school and join Sultan and get some freelo. I wouldn't recommend dropping out of school. Finish school. Finish school. Don't do drugs. Nathan, your wall's so white. Put some stuff up. Yeah, I'm pretty minimalistic. I have literally nothing in my apartment except for a computer, a bed, a couch, a TV, and a dining table. That's literally it. Don't need much to make me happy. All right. Olaf. Gladiator. Alright, so let's drag him in. Alright, Herold Flowers, you are on the air. Can you hear me all good? If you're here, your mic's potentially muted, but it doesn't look like it's muted, but... Oh, here we go.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yep, loud and clear. Welcome to the show.
Right.
What should I call
Hi,
you?
how you doing?
Is your name Herold?
Just call me Herold.
Alright. Alright, Herold. Olaf. You're an Olaf
Yes,
main?
sir.
Or just picking it
No,
up?
honestly, I'm the main three I main are Lee Sin, Olaf, and Elise. But I'm such a low elo that I figured that Olaf would be more time. It would be better to invest in Olaf more than Lee Sin and Elise. I could save those for a higher elo.
Okay. Yep. I like your thinking. I mean, I still want you to enjoy the champion. Are you really enjoying Olaf, or...?
Oh, I love Olaf. Olaf's a great champion. He just I really enjoy his ultimate and his passive. It's just really high value, you know. I enjoy just running down a specific person in a team fight. It's honestly quite enjoyable to just dodge all that CC.
Alright, well, I've got the game up on your screen right now, Herold. I'm assuming you've watched my guide. You understand about the early clear and everything?
Yeah, and you know what? I did watch that guide, and that's how I got into you. That
Excellent.
Olaf guide was actually really, really, really helpful. And are you still making those guides, or was that the only champions that you decided to make guides on?
No, I have one for Eve, Hecarim, Xin Zhao, and Nunu.
Are you planning on making more?
Yes. I don't have anything in the books at the moment. I actually need to finish my 4 bonus videos for Eve first. A lot of people are requesting for that, and then after that, I will be looking to do one. Do you have any champions you want me to do specifically?
Me being me, I would say Lee Sin, but you know, if there were to be one, honestly, I'd quite like a Graves guide.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I've been getting into Graves as of recent, and he's excellent. I enjoy Graves a lot, and honestly, I would have picked a Graves replay. However, another person picked Graves for the show, so I was like, I might as well just pick Olaf, see what he says.
Well, I think it makes sense. Your entire match history is full of Olaf games, so yeah, let's take a look. So
Yeah.
You finished the clear at 323. What's happened here?
Probably kiting. I think I took the right skill order for QWQ.
Okay.
I'm sure there's much to improve on. You know, I'm not an expert at this thing, so that's why I'm here.
All right. So, the big problem here is with raptors. You keep killing the little raptors. The little raptors should all die just from 3 Qs. So you need to be auto attacking the big raptor camp.
I have a question about that.
Yeah.
I'm glad you brought that up because I find myself like really, really often, when I'm starting to attack the raptor camp and I Q it, there's always one that gets missed by the Q. Is there a way to position yourself to like hit all of them at once?
Yes, there is. I do it in my guide. You would have to look at the exact way that I like move. I drag the camps out and then start throwing the Qs.
Mm-hmm.
But this is really important. This is instantly slowing down your clear by literally like 4 or 5 seconds. Just right here. Also, you want to be throwing your Q to drag out the red buff towards you. You see how you walk? Like, you should be throwing your Q right now, and then it will walk to you, and then you start hitting it. But you sort of like waste time, and then you start it.
Right.
And you're not using W. What's going on here?
I was actually told that it wasn't a good idea to use W on the red buff, was it?
No,
that I'd rather get health off of Krugs with my W.
It's the opposite. It's
I think that's what I did there.
It's Raptors.
That's what you get health off of?
No, sorry. Raptors is you don't use W for Raptors. You use the W on the red buff. And then you heal up from the Krugs. Again, recommend watching my guide again, Herold, because this is really important. Because you're missing like the Krug should be literally finished now, you know? Because
I see.
This might miss you doing double crab.
And what was the matchup? Warwick? Okay.
Yeah.
If I remember from this game, I don't know if I managed to do a double crab. But I understand what you're saying, like I'm wasting valuable time.
It's huge, because literally potentially game losing. I mean, you should, he started blue this game, but if he started red, you should always double crab, because you meet him on this crab, literally as it spawns, you fight him, you push him off, then you take this crab. So, what I want you to do, your homework, Herold, is you're not going to play another Olaf game until you watch my guide again and do the clear again properly, specifically the way I do it.
Right. That sounds good.
Because, yeah, I can't emphasize enough how important it is to make sure that,
you're using the correct abilities during the right time?
Well, just the speed. Just making sure you're on crab on spawn, because if you're not, then you could lose it. Alright.
Let's see if I end up... no, I do not end up double crabbing.
Also, you always need to buy... I know that Warhammer looks really sexy to buy. It's like, oh, I want AD, but you need... Because you have no blue buff anymore on your second clear, you have to get the talisman. You have to get the blue smite first before Warhammer, always. Even if you can afford it.
Yeah, I think the reason why I did that is because on Lee Sin, I was watching this one guide, and he was... Whoever it was, I'm not going to get into specifics, but he was talking about how he didn't get his smite first. He got Caulfield's first, and he said that he found really great success in the early game. I didn't know if that was just for Lee Sin and those kind of early game characters, or Olaf could be included.
Yes, that's really just a Lee Sin thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm Olaf. I live next door.
For Olaf.
I'm awesome.
Alright.
What's your name?
I'll wait for you there, Herold. We've got someone in the background.
Okay.
We still good, Herold?
Oh yeah, no problem. Yeah.
So, what you playing, Rookie?
No, League.
Huh?
League.
What's that?
It's a top-down MOBA.
Wait,
I'm in the middle of something right now.
You're a gamer?
Huh? Yeah.
You what's that app? Do you stream?
No, I don't stream.
No?
I'm watching a streamer though.
So you're not like a YouTube famous?
No.
Are you smiling so hard? No. Cause I used to play RuneScape, but I quit because like I have to focus on school. So this look kind of like RuneScape to me. Are you playing it yourself?
Yeah. This dude's overviewing my gameplay right now.
He's overviewing?
Yeah. Like he's like a way better player than me.
He's rating you right now?
Yeah.
How did he like come across you?
I kind of like introduced myself to him.
No way. So is he famous?
I don't know. Would you consider yourself famous, Nathan?
I don't think I would know.
No, not famous. Yeah, I'm talking to him right now.
Oh,
yeah.
Why didn't you tell me to shut up?
Because you just started talking. This is what it is.
You must say shut up.
You're on with like 30,000 people right now.
30 people can hear me? 30,000 people
Yeah.
can hear me? Alright. Was he?
Is he still there? Oh.
Yeah, he's still here. Nathan Mott. Look him up.
Tell him to look me up on YouTube.
He'll get you in the league.
Yeah, time
Yeah,
to go
look
to
him up on
league.
YouTube.
He can download it today, and he can jump on, and then I can do some coaching for him.
Yeah, there you go. I think he just got you another customer, Nathan. I'm sorry about that. He just came in. I'm in the. I live in a dormitory. I'm in the Air Force, and I let this dude borrow my vacuum cleaner because, like, believe it or not, like cleaning supplies here are like stretched thin.
Yeah.
So he was coming to thank me, and then
Got it. And so
you heard the rest.
Yeah, that's great. I thought it was like a delivery guy.
Sorry about
or
that.
something like that. It's all good. It's all good.
No.
Alright. Alright, so back to the game here. Talisman.
Right.
Important, Herold. Talisman. Because right now you're actually pretty useless right now. So if a fight breaks out, you unfortunately can't exactly do much, can you?
With the coffee, so are you talking about like in terms of mana? Like
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Let me ask this question.
Yeah.
When is Olaf considered mana hungry after his first jungle item, like the final, what is it called? The 80 jungle item, the smite.
So it's actually the talisman thing. You know how you have machete and you have talisman? The talisman's the thing that gives you mana. So obviously you automatically get the talisman.
Okay.
You get the blue smite, right? So I mean you're always mana hungry, but you're literally instantly if you don't have blue buff and you start machete. That's why we start machete and we start blue. That's the point of it. That's why we don't start red with machete. Does that make sense?
Right.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Alright. So, Dragon, cool. Operation level 6. Let's get level 6. What's the next objective now here, Herold?
I don't know what I did in the gameplay, but looking at it, I'd probably want to clear and then path up to Herold.
Yeah. Herold goes to Herold. Alright.
Herold goes to Herold. Right, yeah, there you go.
So,
and Herold spawns when at this time?
Herold spawns at
8 minutes, right?
Yeah. So, there's something a little bit off about your path in here. You get level 6 pretty much a little bit too late here, Herold. So, this is all good. This is all good here. And then you reset. And then, like, ideally what you want to be doing here is probably... I guess this is fine, actually. I go Grump and then clear down to Dragon. Ideally, what you want to be doing here, Herold, is you clear your Raptors and Krugs, because you'll be level 6, then you go do Dragon. And, I mean, this is not possible, because unfortunately you don't have Talisman, that's why. So,
I didn't really understand how important Talisman was.
Yeah, it's super important. You have to get it after your blue buff expires, so yeah, because now what's happened here is that, yeah, you're a little bit too far behind in jungle tempo of your camps. So when you reset right now, I mean, you didn't even finish off your Krugs there.
So in this situation, rather than going to Krugs, should I have just reset after Raptors?
No, you got to do Krugs here, but I would clear all this first and then do Herold.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
That's alright. It's not an emergency, is it, Herold?
No.
Okay. So we are doing Herold here. Unfortunately, oh no, you do take the Herold and you come here and then you die. So yeah. Again, this Herold's not exactly the best because you don't have any sort of mid priority here. So it's just sort of like they just sort of know you're doing this. I mean, this is actually water right now. Okay, you also need sweeper as well, by the way, Herold. First base, you need to do the thing as well in my guide where you ward here at 50 seconds and you reset and you switch out to a sweeper. So the fact that you don't have sweeper right now, this is why you die on Herold here, literally because of this. You know, and we need sweeper to make sure that they don't know that we're on this. Alright. That's pretty much all I want to go through this early game here, Herold. Any other questions here? But I think you definitely need to watch my guide again because there's some tiny details you're missing there. So, sweeper trinket.
I think I understood the big picture.
Yeah. Of
like the path, like direction, but I didn't understand like the micro play. I think that's what happened.
Yep. So.
I definitely watch it again. definitely.
I think it'll be much more clear, especially since we've just done this. All right, Herold.
Yeah, for sure.
Any other questions around Olaf or jungle in general?
No, that'll be good. No, that'll be good. I really appreciate it. I learned a lot.
All right, no worries, Herold, and hopefully that guy that you borrow the vacuum cleaner off, you can maybe turn him into a jungler in League of Legends. So we'll see how he goes.
I'll talk him into it. I mean, he plays RuneScape, so he's used to top down, right?
Yeah, okay. RuneScape players. Don't know about that.
Is that what that is? I don't know. I've never played RuneScape.
I've never played either, to be honest, but I know it's a big cult following. All right.
Oh,
anyways,
is it?
Herold, thanks for coming on, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, you have a good one.
All right, see ya.
Bye.
All right, that was definitely a first. Oh, thanks for the Prime, by the way, August. Appreciate it. That was, definitely an interesting one. Someone coming in there to check out what Herold there was up to. Alright, so we have Yandhi coming on now. So this is Challenger on Brazil. Let's take a look. Let's get him in here. Good friend of the show. Alright, Yandhi, welcome back. Good to see you again. Graves 1419. Let's take a look. You know the drill, Yandhi. Let's get it up on your screen.
I had to put the game on.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I need you need to remind me to make a Brazilian account. Actually, I'll write it down here so I don't forget. Make Brazil account. So if you want to get it up, then we can take a look at it.
Brazil. There we go.
Let me know when you're streaming, Yandhi.
Yep. So,
which one did we review last time? Was it Hecarim game?
it was a Hecarim game against the Carthus. Yeah, that's the one I got into because of the.
Yes,
I didn't know
right.
how.
Yeah.
I haven't met any Carthus yet.
Since then, that's hilarious.
Yeah,
Maybe
so
they,
I couldn't
maybe they watched that like, all right, not playing Hecarim into. Sorry, they're not going to play Carthus into you in it because I know you just won't pick Hecarim anymore because you know that now it's a bad matchup.
Oh yeah, they know. I'm sure they watched the YFJC. No, yeah.
All right, so is this on your main account or is this a Smurf?
No, this is my. It is basically my main account.
Yeah.
That I'm ranking up slowly because I'm just doing the routine, the daily routine of waking up early, playing the game until I lose the magic and then get back out.
Excellent.
Now, I lost the promos because of 2 trolls and AFKs in a row. It was like actually insane. So yeah, then after the promos, I got back down to 50 LP. I don't know why. So yeah, I've been playing. Yeah.
So this account's Diamond 1 50 LP.
It's Diamond 1, yeah, 50.
Okay, yeah.
I got into promo. I'm playing with Masters.
Yeah.
It is Master, but basically.
Yeah.
So they banned Hecarim. I want to play Hecarim.
Yeah.
But they picked basically full AD. So I picked the carry Ramos, that is Graves, because of his armor.
Yep. This is a really good Graves game.
And yeah, I have Ignite basically every time I try to do something with Ignite early game. Was pretty lucky that they tried to do something here. I don't know why. So yeah, we killed him. I waited for the last hit, got it. Now I wanted to try out this game. I know it is basically a rule that you should always buy the talisman if you get an early kill as a jungler, because it increases your jungler speed a lot and gives you a lot of mana.
Yeah.
But I want to try out the longsword.
Okay.
I never did it, so I was like,
I think talisman's just the way to go. It's just too OP.
Yeah.
It's just too OP.
Yeah. It is insane the clear you get.
Yeah.
And she didn't want to leave, so I said it's okay. I'm Graves. I don't take any damage.
Yeah. Especially when you're Raptors here. Yeah. So I think this is a mistake. Don't do this. Yeah. You need to get talisman. You're already strong enough. You can already fight. You know the Kazakhs. You don't need the sword. You know.
I wanted to try it out.
Let's get your vision as well here, Yandhi. Let's get your vision.
Oh yeah.
All right. So you know Kazakh started red.
I didn't even like care about that. I was
Why didn't you invade his blue
I was
here?
in another plan. Yeah, I was thinking way too much about the talisman and the longsword thing. I was thinking like, yeah, maybe look at the DPS and stuff. I wasn't taking that much.
We could have taken his blue
account.
here. We could have pushed him off his blue. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is a pretty big mistake. I mean, why does it take matter to... Yeah, so I guess you're testing it out, but I can tell you that talisman is way faster than longsword.
Yeah. I tried talisman a ton of times, and it's so insane the clear speed you get. And Graves, when you start red side and you don't have a... Yeah, when you start red side, you just get almost instantly.
Well, you've given Kha'Zix a free early game here, Yandhi.
Yeah, a free grab.
So...
Yeah.
Well, free grab, free blue buff, free gromp, and all that. So that's a huge mistake.
Yeah, when I was in this part of the game, I was like, wait, I got a kill and I'm just full clear. What the fuck am I doing?
Yeah. Aurelia even came and watered your blue for you.
Yeah, and here I was waiting.
Just W's.
I just wanted to assist. This is my duo. I wanted to assist him, just get the lane pushed. I knew Kha'Zix was there. And no Seth cannot do anything to me. So I think I helped him just push.
Yep.
Yeah, I want him to reset the lane. There we go. I should stay maybe a little more. Yeah, and Riven came down. I was into the ward. So I hang around here for a while.
Let's look at bot lane.
Then, yeah, I see him here.
They back off.
They didn't have a ward. It was actually pretty weird.
No, it's not. Think about it. Why do they need to walk up?
No, yeah. But look at this. Like, at this moment, this one.
Well, they know you're there anyway. They see you walk bot side, you know?
Yeah, they see me walking bot side. The thing is that I didn't know. Oh my god! Yeah, that's why.
That's unfortunate. Got it. Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah.
I was very confused because if they knew I was in the river right now, they would have walked away earlier. So I was like, well, they don't know I'm here. Let me wait. Yeah. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go there, and then they back off right when I'm going in. So I'm like, wait, they have the ward of the tree bush. So it's so weird.
But again, look at the wave, Yandhi. You got to think about the wave.
Yeah. I know it's pretty like from my perspective. See how I'm in the map right now and how they walk out.
Yeah, but they just pushed it. Of course they're gonna.
It was very weird that they didn't walk out once I got through here. Like,
yeah.
That's why I got confused.
Well, again,
I knew they didn't have a ward here because it's very weird.
My point, Yandhi, is they walk out there anyway because they just push the wave in. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, the wave is coming up soon.
I got there way too late.
Yeah. All right. So then, what do we do here?
They just. Yeah. I want to bait. Like I didn't have any vision. Yeah, and a huge brawl just starts here at 4 minutes.
I like the holding auto attacks there. That was really good. Because you're trying to kill a Nautilus and then there's no way. That's really well played mechanically, Yandhi. Good shit.
Really and then I did it.
Yeah.
I don't have time because of the home guard effect, so I just take the big one.
Yep. Like it. Good stuff.
And I was like, this is sometimes it happens to me. Like, I knew I had blue. I don't know from who. Like, it was very weird to have blue this late into the game, but I was so close to just doing a full clear right now. Like, this is very weird. I know it's wrong to do a full clear right now.
Yes.
Because
Tempo.
If you do it,
How much gold?
it's
You can buy
always- yeah.
warrior right now, right? You can just buy warrior, yeah?
I can buy warrior.
Yeah, just buy warrior,
Yeah, right.
yeah.
I can buy warrior and
Yeah.
just start ass blasting everyone.
Yep.
So yeah, I go for that. It's always so juicy, just so greedy to to see the Grump just standing there. That I wanted to go top side, to go to bottom side, do a full tier
Okay.
to bottom side, but I saw the crab spawning, so I was like,
Yep, makes sense.
and Kasich just started it at level 4. I don't know why.
Coin flips it. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, rip. Yeah, I don't care.
Actually, no, it isn't coin flip. He knows that you're. Yeah.
Let's just get it. And then I go for.
Yep, full clear. Cool. Wolves, Raptors, Red, Krugs. What's the next objective here, Yandhi? Where do you want to be on the map?
I just want to go both sides again.
Okay. You don't care about Herold?
I want to. I think she pings me to gank. Like there's no way this is going to happen.
Patience, yeah. Patience. It's fine. We can just push the wave in.
I want to see how she didn't die.
Yeah, that looks like it hits.
Yeah. There we go. Oh, the shield just came
shield,
up. Okay.
got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
God, Graves' ult does no damage, man. What the hell?
I mean, the collateral damage doesn't do any damage. It's like 100. Oh no, it's 200. 50 less damage. Yeah, and a little bit less scaling. Yeah, it scales a lot with lethality. Like if you don't have lethality, it just doesn't do any damage ever.
All right.
And because I have no camps, and my support is just roaming, and they are just chilling here. I opt to do the Rift Herald is the only way. I would do it.
Support difference.
Yeah.
All right. This is good. Reset.
I love how Nautilus is just farming there. Why?
What do you want to do with Herold here, Yandhi?
I saw the top lane had 3 plates, and I wanted to just take the tower fast and reset and use the gold. Like there's no with Katarina, it's very difficult to take the tower.
Yeah.
Because it's very difficult for it to have any chip damage from before. And bot lane, I knew it was like 1v2, and Ezra was just holding, so I don't want to use I hate using Herold just for the plates. There's some games that you have to do it, but if you can just take the tower and increase the tempo of the game, it's very good. Here I know what he's doing. Like, why? Yeah. I just jump into here because I don't know how. Maybe my subconscious tells me that, but I had the sixth sense that told me that if I jumped here, Cassius was gonna face check me. I don't know why.
Yep, game sense. I mean,
I was like, he's going to pass through here. I don't know why. Maybe because of the crab, and I had to make a little bit of time.
I mean, even if he doesn't show up there, it's still fine. You know, it's like just be there just for the right place at the right time.
Yeah.
All right.
If he doesn't pass through there. Sorry. Yeah, what I see instantly about what you said, that I played since I started playing competitive. I started to play the games a lot more passively when I should be like you said there. If I did red into blue buff, it would be like insane for Kha'Zix. For me, like it would be very bad for Kha'Zix. I just don't see those stuff, and I always try to be like in the back of my head. I'm always like, okay, I have to do my camps and be at the same level as my team, so I don't fall behind, and I can assist them.
That's not Graves' identity though, Yandhi. You need to be pressuring Kha'Zix early. That's your identity. Yeah, that sounds good in theory, but let's utilize
in competitive, like when you're playing 5v5 as a team, it's very weird. Like if you don't have comms with your top lane and mid laner to do that, it's very weird. so those kind of stuff just started leaving my mind. I did that all the time. Like I have some games on Graves that I literally didn't even farm my camps. I didn't do my Raptors. I think since at 10 minutes. I think it was the first time I did my Raptors because I was just farming the enemy.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Jungle,
yeah. You're denying experience in gold. You're gaining experience in gold. Small wins.
And I passed through mid or stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't know why I stopped doing that. Yeah, but I go top lane. Use Herold for the tower.
Yeah, cool. And then what do we do after this? So just speed this up here, Yandhi.
Yeah, I just ping him to go back because Seth is not here.
Yep. How much gold are you sitting on? Alright. So let's reset.
I see all my camps are up. I just wanted to do my camps. I saw that everyone was just chilling right now. And all my camps were up, so I decided to do my camps and then reset. Also, Dragon was in...
Okay, if you do all your camps though and reset though, Yandhi, that means you have to go topside. Do you want to be topside or do you want to be around for Dragon?
Yeah, I want to be around for Dragon.
So Yandhi, what does that mean? The best path in here is Krugs, reset, Wolves, Blue, Gromp, set up Dragon, right?
Yeah, maybe do the red side into... red side and then do the...
I wouldn't even do Raptors. I think Raptors is a waste of time here because you need to set up the Dragon correctly. You don't need to worry. You're further enough ahead. You don't need to worry about Raptors. Yeah, so this path is just bad, Yandhi, because you're forced to base. Like, what do you want to do?
It's just greedy.
You're going to lose Dragon. Let's actually take a look. You lose Dragon because of this path in Yandhi.
No, I lose it because they steal it.
Well, they steal it because you don't set it up correctly, because you don't have mid-priority or control wards. Let's keep playing this out here. This is a huge mistake, Yandhi. You can't be making this stuff. Reset, okay. Yeah. Go bot, you spend your gold, cool. What do you get, Black Cleaver?
It's like... Yeah, I do Black Cleaver because I want to go tankier here.
Yeah, okay, sure.
I wanted the HP.
So you have 0 control wards. Go on. Yeah, that's fine.
I didn't even buy them. Oh my god.
Alright, well, why are you starting Dragon here, Yandhi? Where's mid? What's bot priority?
I have my dual...
I don't care. Mid priority, bot priority. Wait for Ezreal to push bot, yeah?
I didn't want to start it, but I want to kill the ward, and I hit it, and I hit the dragon, and I was like, fuck it.
There's no reason to coin flip a dragon.
I know I'm strong enough to force a fight. That's why why I did it. Like,
sure.
I know they don't have any pressure on me.
Okay, I mean, I guess you can force a fight.
He steals it like that.
And he steals it. I mean, I guess so, but just get the secure 100% dragon. Just push mid in. Who cares about forcing a fight, you know? You're going to win this game anyway.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's what I want to say for this game here, Yandhi. This is poor pathing.
I started playing a lot more passively later, but earlier, no.
Especially with Graves with Ignite. Why are you playing passive? Let's go. Come on. You're against a Kha'Zix. Let's go.
Yeah, the first camps, I don't know why. I'm so... Like, this game I want to try out the longsword. It will make a lot more sense if I went longsword if I was going to invade, maybe.
Yes. No, I mean, even then, no. Just go Talisman.
Even then, the Talisman is pretty insane.
Because you already win the invade anyway. You got Ignite. It's all good. All right, Yandhi. That's why I want to go for this game here. I hope you took some learnings from this, but this is not good enough, Yandhi. I honestly had high expectations for you here.
I do sometimes that I see my full camps, all my camps are up, and I'm just so greedy. I kind of don't do it.
Well, you got to think about why they all up. What did I do beforehand? Don't think about the immediate, like, okay, they're all up, I got to go clear them. Like, there could have been a mistake to get to that point, you know? Yeah, you should be clearing your camps, especially those Graves, you know, but you got to be really thinking, you really got to be thinking about why did I lose the tempo of my jungle camps? What did I do? Did I go for a forced gank? Did I fail a gank? Did I waste time on an area? You know, these are the questions you need to ask. Don't just, you got to look at the beforehand, not just the stage there.
I wanted to know.
All right.
Because sometimes I'm on another page playing.
Yeah.
I
too passive, way too passive, Yandhi. Let's speed it up, yeah.
Okay.
Yep. All right. Well, thanks for coming on again, Yandhi, bye. And we'll see you next time. All right, Brontosaurus, you are our final guest for tonight. Are you here? Brontosaurus, if you're talking, your microphone is potentially muted. Alright, it looks like Brontosaurus is not here. So that is going to be it for YFJC tonight. Lisa, no, you're not coming on. Oh. Alright. People want it. Alright, Lisa, jump in. Let's do your early game here. Let's show us what you got. Right, Lisa, you won. You're on YFJC. Which one are we taking a look at here?
Finally. Can you hear me?
I sure can.
Okay, fine. Okay, wait. Let me check which one.
I would expect you to have this already ready here to go. So this is already not good.
Wait. Do the 12-0 one. It's kind of old. You have to scroll a little in my match history.
12-0. Did we review this game?
Yeah. Why not?
We did review this game. No, we did. We already have.
No, we didn't. No, we
okay.
didn't. Yeah, now we do. Yeah.
All right. 12-0. 12-0-4.
Yeah.
Okay, we have reviewed this game, Lisa. So
have we actually? Okay then. I mean, you can. I mean, yeah. Like we can also do another one. Like you choose. Like we either do that one.
You choose, Lisa. This is your YFJC.
Yeah, let's do that one. Like,
okay, we're gonna do this one.
I actually don't remember this game anyway.
I don't remember either, but if we reviewed it, I feel like that it potentially was one of the better games. All right, so let's. You've been talking a lot in the Twitch chat, Lisa, about how good your Eve is. Let's see it in action.
It's insane. Like my Eve is the best Eve. It's probably actually better than Faker's Eve. Like unironically.
Yes, from what I've heard, potentially, but Faker has a lot of game knowledge.
Yeah, but Faker is so bad at jungle. Like actually, he's so trash.
All right, let's calm down there, Lisa. I don't see your 3-4 world championships.
Yeah, soon. You know, just gotta wait.
All right, so yeah, we reset the Krugs there. That's not good.
Dude.
323. You see Master Yi show up there. You reset. You get your crab. You do another clear. This is good tempo of camps. We're literally clearing them on spawn. Reset. That's not gankable. Good.
See, I'm just too good, I think. I don't know. See, like I scout for vision because nothing is up. No, actually, I get the kill. I think yes.
Flash E, charmed, still CS. Very selfish. I love the selfish behavior here. This is awesome. All our camps are back up. You go check the Raptors here. Why did you check the Raptors here?
I don't know. Why not, actually?
Okay, I mean, I guess we can, but we are losing some potential tempo in the camp.
I guess, you know.
Raptors...
Nathan can't comprehend her elite level of decision making. True.
I'm definitely comprehending it here. We're reviewing it. So, come down here. Get a kill. You can buy Runic Echoes, but you look to help mid here. Krugs, reset, Runic Echoes, 1 control ward. Come top side, look for a free kill on Singed here. Get our Dark Seal stacks. You walk into the poison. You don't walk into the poison. Very good.
Like, what do you like? You gotta like, no, you can't. You think so bad of me, actually. Like,
hold on. I was. It looked like you were. All right. Is Herold worth losing your tempo, your camps here?
No, but like it's so free. Like,
I think it actually is just free. I think it's actually fine.
Yeah, see, like
because you can use it to break mid here. It's actually really good.
Yeah, that's literally what I was thinking. I think, if I remember correctly, like actually.
All right, this is pretty much a Perfect early game here. 91 CS at 12 minutes. According to my KPIs, that is good. I think it's good or very good. I think it's good. So,
But like,
good stuff.
how was I supposed to get more this game? Like, I mean, I guess I lost a little tempo on the Herold, but still, it takes so much CS.
It's the tempo loss, and also you have to take like another wave or two somehow.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. All right, there you go, Lisa. You've officially showed the YFJC people that you are very good at Eve's early game. I'd like to take some credit for that. Obviously, you've been insulted.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
Let's.
Positive reinforcement, guys. I'm advertising for Salt right now.
We need to put into action more consistently, Lisa, so we can get to Diamond 2, which is your goal, okay? Which is your goal.
True.
All right.
Yeah, I just needed to flex a little, but yeah, thank you. Thank you, Nathan.
You're lucky that you were able to come on here because our guests didn't show up, so...
Yep.
All right.
Okay, now do Faker, but thank you, Nathan.
I'll do Faker for the stream now. All right, thanks for coming on, Lisa, and I'll talk to you later.
All right, talk to you later. See you.
All right, so that wraps it up for YFJC episode 36 now. Again, I do these shows every Monday at 9 p.m. Eastern time. I always get confused about, 9 p.m. on Mondays. If you want to come on the show, join the Discord. There's a link up there. Go to my website, fill out the form. You get an email with a link to join. About an hour before the show starts, I will ask for submissions and you can jump in. First in, best dressed. I will accept you to come on. Usually we fill up pretty quickly in like the first 5 minutes, so you do need to be quick. Alright, thanks everyone watching, and we'll see you in episode number 37.